Hindrances and promoters of purpose discovery. So in this special video we are looking at the hindrances and also the promoters of purpose discovery. Basically they are the same thing, it just depends. The good side gives you an edge on discovering your purpose, and the bad side kind of reduces your chances. But generally, hindrances against you discovering your purpose is where first and foremost your company, the company you keep, the kind of friends you have. You want to be sure that the friends you have are friends that are making something out of their lives, or at least are passionate or concerned about making an impact in the world. If you have friends who only think about enjoying life and then dying, then keeping such company greatly reduces your chances of discovering your purpose. But if you had friends who are passionate about making a difference, then you yourself, you'll be motivated and inspired about discovering your purpose and fulfilling it. Then of course, like we have seen in previous videos, promoters of purpose discovery, it's reading, and you have mentors. And it's not just now reading or mentors, but reading the right books, because you can be a great reader but the books you're reading have nothing to improve to you or to add value to you. That's why it's always important to get reviews or summaries before reading a book. You want to be sure if that book helps you in any way. You shouldn't just read for reading's sake just because you want to have fun or pass time. You want to avoid books or materials that will pollute your mind. And also your mentor should be there to bring out the best in you, because you're also seeing them thriving. So having this right will be a great promoter for you to easily discover your purpose, and getting it wrong will be a great hindrance to discovering your purpose. Then also another hindrance to discovering your purpose is limiting beliefs. And for us Africans who have a history of oppression, and this is very visible, the limiting belief, thinking that others are better than us. If it's from others, then it's good. We are not good enough. We can't do anything. These are limiting beliefs, and it's one of the greatest hindrances to discovering your purpose. Your limiting beliefs, thinking that you're what you are at the moment. Really, you are who you could become or who you were created to be. That is really who you are, not what your past and history has made you. So you must fight limiting beliefs with every last drop of blood and last drop of sweat that you have. So exposure also, like we saw it's either a hindrance or a promoter to discovering your purpose. If you get enough exposure, then you're getting more opportunities to find out what works for you, and fewer exposures will be a limitation and a hindrance for you. So if you can change your belief system, it becomes a promoter to know that you are important, and that is where the meditation on scripture actually comes in. Then there is a nurturing environment. You want to see that you're in an environment that promotes purpose discovery. Sometimes we are born and we find ourselves in homes or in places or in jobs where individuality is not appreciated. You're not encouraged to be yourself, to discover what is unique about you, and that is going to be a hindrance. You want to find yourself in a nurturing environment where they appreciate everybody's uniqueness and everybody's encouraged to be the best versions of themselves. And then there is a presence of God. If you spend more time in the presence of God, it becomes very easy for you to discover your purpose. But if you spend less time in the presence of God, it becomes a hindrance for you for discovering your purpose, because God is your creator. He knows the secret. He made you. He wrote the plan. You need to be with him so that he can reveal that plan constantly to you or make it clearer to you. Take a look at this list and identify the things which are limiting you or serving as hindrance to you discovering your purpose, and develop a plan on how you're going to work on that. You should check out the worksheet. They are going to help you with that. And also check out the ones which are you're already working good on, which are serving as promoters for your purpose discovery, and see how you can improve to make them work for you even more. And one more thing before I forget, another hindrance to purpose discovery is addictive substance. Any substance, whether it's cigarette or it's a drug or it's alcohol, which affects your mind, which affects your thinking. You know, one of the most valuable and most important assets that you have when it comes to discovering your purpose and fulfilling that purpose, it's your mind. If your mind is not straight, it's not right, you can't even receive clarity from God on what your purpose is. You can't even know or have value for it. So you want to avoid substances that affect your thinking, that affect your reasoning. Proverbs 31 verse 4 and 5 actually say, "It is not for kings to drink strong drink or to intoxicate themselves with substances, lest they do so and forget the law." The law basically has to do with the principles of life, or they forget what their purpose is, or they even miss on grabbing that purpose. So you want to avoid anything that will affect your mental reasoning and thinking capacity. So doing so will become a promoter to your purpose discovery, and otherwise it becomes a hindrance to you discovering your purpose. So that is it in this video on promoters and hindrances of purpose. The list is not exhaustive, and check out the worksheet. We have more there, and you can personally also identify a lot of them which you can get working on them to improve and get you closer to discovering your purpose. That's our time in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and in our next video we are going to look at purpose nurturers and purpose polluters. So see you in our next video.